Record. Welcome to Welcome Reckless Wanderers. This is Robert here, and this is my next update video for the Flamewall Fireball Chieftain. Yes, and for that we are going to run a 40% Delirious corrupted tier 16 with 3 fragments and a scarab, and we're going to put Einhar on. And it's 4 sextants as well, and the area is influenced by Drox, so there should be a lot of monsters, and after that we can actually fight Drox. A lot of things have happened. I'm now level 96, which is pretty great, and I finally do have proper gear. That should hopefully allow me to kill these monsters in... Oh, and we have a Harbinger. Yes, because I put a Harbinger orb in. So that should hopefully allow me to kill stuff here decently, quickly, without dying too much. So let's see how this goes, obviously. This map is a little bit crazy. Did I grab that shrine? I think I grabbed the shrine. So there's the first beast. So let's try to put out some single target here. Oh god, it's this guy. I hate this. Like the Delirium barrage thing that shoots out the Veritania ice thing, I find is like one of the most deadliest ever. Forced me to actually change my Pantheon setup, because I was actually running with Lunaris first, and then I swapped to this because I kept getting frozen over and over again. Also, I'm not quite sure if this is like the right direction to run and stuff. Also, this is monster AoE, so it might be that with the Ice Nova, I'm not sure how far it reaches. I don't think it reaches all the way to the end, so that's good. Because last time I ran this map with a monster area of effect, I kept getting one-shot by the Ice Nova because it covered the entire arena, and it was it was a crit map, so there's that. So I want to stay far away from this boss. So as you can see, the character still is not a boss killer. But then again, this is a tier 16 and it is double Delirious. So of course things are a little bit more tanky. But we also are a little bit more tanky. We are now at 7k life, even though we don't have life in the chest piece. It's not a tabular anymore though. I swapped out to a Skin of the Loyal after I switched leagues. Before I was playing in Ziggy's league, but because of the rarity of certain items, I switched over to regular heist, and that allowed me to grab a Hunter influenced Eclipse Staff as a base. I bought that for 5C, and then I spent roughly 200 Scorched Fossils on there to get the +3 to level of all fire skill gems. It also has fire damage over time on it, a multiplier on it, although it's not the highest roll. The best craft I could put on there, which I currently have from June, is the 5% increased damage per endurance charge. I have 6 endurance charges, so that's a little bit more of extra damage, and then I exalted cast speed. I also grabbed a Hunter-influenced Onyx Amulet, also tried to Scorched Fossil craft this, but I ran out of Scorched Fossils, and I thought I bought the market right there for a second, and Chaos spammed the rest of it until I got a +1 to level of all intelligence skill gems. And I finally, after working on I think 15 or close to 20 fireballs, I got a level 21, 23 quality Val Fireball. And with the Skin of the Loyal, with this one and with this one all together, this is now a level 26 Val Fireball. Which is where the majority of my damage is coming from. This can still be even more absurd if I actually already have a second Skin of the Loyal with the correct colors, and I'm working on a temple. Why did I pick these up? And I'm working on a temple to get the double corruption room, and then I'm going to try to double corrupt the Skin of the Loyal to maybe get +2 to projectiles or +2 to AoE gems. That would be Omega Pork. I don't expect it happening. Like the chances of hitting that would be, I mean they're not astronomical, but it's a pretty slim chance. Let's be honest. There's a bunch of stuff that I can hit including the chest just going poof, which is much more likely than hitting anything good. Ow, you guys actually do hurt a lot, and I am silenced, which is why I can't cast spells. I was wondering why nothing happened when I pressed my buttons. Anyway, I am going to quickly zoom through this map, or I'm trying to at least, because I do not want to waste the loot and the mobs before I open up the Conqueror map, and then I'm going to try to show you what the single target is, the actual single target on Drox. It's obviously the highest level Drox, so that one should be somewhat tanky, plus he has his stupid, oh my god, his stupid damage reduction phase, so that should take a while to kill. These dudes are very relentless. And I don't have Vile Molten Shell, so this might actually really hurt. Is that the red beast? Yeah, okay. Oh my god, it's also hasted. I'm getting PTSD from heist. Alright, I think we got that out of the way. Let's see, what else do we have here that we want to pick up? Simulacrum splinters. Yeah, I'm almost at 300 splinters, which is something that actually didn't happen during Delirium League. In Delirium, I had to work together with my buddies to get 300 splinters. Funnily enough. Also, I never had that many blight oils or like any league related content for that matter. Also, never this early in the league do I have all the close to all the reveals. It's pretty crazy. I think they gotta nerf that real hard. However, I actually really like it. Why am I not touching this shrine? I can't carry this. Alright, let's take a peek at this chest. Alright, and we're gonna take the bow. And we're probably full now, which is a bit of a problem. We still have more than 50 mobs remaining. Okay, so I'm very sorry. This is going to be a little bit of a longer video. I really want to show you the Drox fight, but I have to portal out. So let's just quickly dump. I picked up a life ring. Jesus. Quickly dump everything in here. Go back into that juicy tier 16. Quickly flee. No thanks. I'm good. To make sure I pick up the augmentation. That was why is that even on my loot filter? Transmutes I understand, but oh, there's a beast here. Right. But orcs, really? That was a new beast. Sand Scorpion. That was not the splitting beast, right? Okay, is there any unique here that's interesting? Probably not. Let's just make sure we pick up the alteration orbs, because they are actually really valuable. Oh shoot! We also have a monolith here. Forgot about that. Oh no, actually, wait, this was a Harbinger Scarab. It wasn't the Legion Scarab, I think. But anyway, let's just pop this one as well. So for this, we're gonna put Flamewalls around, and then pop this sucker. Make sure we get the currency stuff. I probably can't free the entire Legion. For that, the mobs are just too tanky in a double Delirious map. And here we go. Engage! The combination of Vile Fireball and Vile Molten Shell is just so nice for this content. It's really fun. I actually never felt more secure in Legions, more safe than now. Okay, let's pop those ones open, just grab the currency and the splinters. I mean, I do have the 5-way map device already. There's still a shrine, look at that. Oh, hi there. I hate this. Why were you just idling around? Don't you have, like, anything better to do? Wasteful, I'll take that. Ow! Yeah, as I can see, the recovery is also really good. You saw me being hit there for a really good chunk. But my HP just creeped back up because I have a ton of leech and I have a ton of regen, so that's really, really nice. We still have more than 50 mobs remaining. This is crazy. These super juiced maps are just... Oh, I love it. I wish I could run them all the time. Actually, that's another great thing about Heist, is you get so many sextants that you don't really feel bad for super juicing most of your maps, which then allows you to have the extra juice still available when you finally want to run your influence tier 16s. So the mapping strategy that I employed basically is, now that I have access to so much crafting material, is I run tier 14s and 15s just chiseled and with 2 fragments, and then with Fortune Favors the Brave, because this is, first of all, it's very lucrative, second of all, I have enough chaos, third, well, it's part of the challenge. And yeah, and then I basically do this, oh my god, I'm full again. I'm doing this basically until I have a Conqueror. So as soon as I know that the Conqueror is there and I get the extra Conqueror mobs, I typically go to a T16, and then I roll it decently, so I get at least like 90-ish or over 90 quantity. Then I put 2 Harbinger Orbs on there, if I have them. I don't have them always. Then I run them with 3 fragments and a Scarab, so I take full advantage of my 5-slot map device. Then I make sure I have 4 sextants on, and I corrupt the map. So basically this is... I'm not sure if there's anything else I could do. If there is, please let me know in the comments. If there's anything I can do to juice the maps even more, I would probably do it, because the returns I'm getting here, I mean, we didn't get too many additional maps from this, but, oh, that's hurt. But the actual item returns as well. Like if I just go through the items, and I'm pretty sure I can pick up something really nice to also sell. Being in this league, it's also very, very lucrative, because you keep up finding stuff that's just really good and sells for a nice piece of change. I recently ran a juiced or enriched Al-Natol breach, which dropped the shield and the blessing. So that immediately meant I was 340 chaos richer, which is pretty nice. And stuff like this just keeps coming. Oh my god, this map is finally done. So let's just get out of here, dump the rest of the stuff, and then we go into Drox. And then this video is probably already way too long. 13 minutes, oh my god, yes. So let's talk to Kirak. I hope it's a easy map. It's a bog. Okay, that's good, which means we can go to the boss room pretty quickly. I mean, with my luck, I'm not finding it immediately, but let's see. It's usually around the center here, right? Usually. Okay, it's down there. Okay, loop around, look alive, Smuggler's Cache, PogChamp, Contract, Slaver's Revenge. Oh my god, this is the one where... Okay, I almost spoiled something. I think this is the one where I almost spoiled something, blah. You know, you probably have seen it on Reddit already, but I won't still mention what's going to happen in this contract. So for this boss, I'm not gonna pop the Rowaness just because it would just take forever. What I could do is swap to my single target setup already, but no, he's now dead. Great. So my single target is still have Swift Affliction, which I switch into GMP because I do not have a Cinder Swallow urn and I do not have a Dying Sun. I could buy them, I have enough currency for it, but I kind of want to farm this stuff myself. So right now I'm setting up a syndicate. I can get the flask, hopefully. And then the Dying Sun, I actually want to fight Shaper. And after I fought Shaper and killed him, then I'm probably gonna buy the flask if I don't drop it. Okay, I should maybe stay out of the fists. Yeah, but as you can see, Drox, it's pretty chill. Just need to run around, pop my Enduring Cry, put down my Curse, put down Flamewall, have him in there. And yeah, I mean, for boss kill builds, Drox would have been dead in like 2 seconds. I take longer than 2 seconds, as you can see. But the nice thing is that like I'm never in danger. I can just sit here, just run around, just have to here and there. I have to watch out to not get hit by the fists, but that's basically all. So that was the Drox fight while I was talking BS. So there's that. Really, really loving this build. Like by far my absolute favorite after the Winter Orb build that I played in Betrayal. Like Betrayal, the Winter Orb build that I put down together there. There was before, there was a league where Winter Orb came out and nobody really had guides for it yet. And this was my first build that I put together myself back then with Elementalist that was able to kill Uber Elder, and I was super proud of myself. And it was also the first build that I leveled to 97, and that build had some of this smoothness to it as well. It was just super strong and super fun to play. But what this build has is something even better, even though it is not as strong when it comes to boss killing. It's not as fast. It has an insane smoothness to it, and that's what I absolutely love. So I can just go through maps, and these fireballs, they will just pierce through packs, and basically as soon as I get like one ignite off, everything dies. I'm like leeching to full. If I kill something, even if I cannot leech, I will still recover tons of a lot of my life due to this little node over here, Brush with Death. Recover 1% of life on kill. This is so insanely strong in a mobbing situation. It's just wow. It's the buttery smoothest build I've ever played. It's so much fun. I have enough gear collected now for different builds. I actually started playing a Crackling Lance build because the skill just looks fun and it actually also feels very nice. But it's just nowhere near as easygoing and fun as this is. I mean, granted, I did invest a lot of time and currency into the build, and that's probably also why it feels so buttery smooth. And yeah, this will be probably the build of the league, even though the league isn't even that old. This will be the build that I can achieve everything that I want with it, which is going for Awakener 8, and this is also what I'm doing now. So after I defeated Veritania, I will probably get the Watchstone that jumps me up to Awakener 6, and I get the next Watchstones, and then I have these 3 quadrants left, which will probably be super grindy, but that will be the thing that I will do to finally get to A8, and then take a crack at it. Until then, I hope I stepped up my gear gain even more. So I know that my gloves are still pretty garbage, and my belt could use an upgrade as well as my rings. And in terms of flasks, as I said before, Cinder Swallow Urn is a must, and Dying Sun is a must as well. If I have a Dying Sun, I can have a Swift Affliction permanently in my links. I don't have to gem swap anymore because I get multiple projectiles from the Dying Sun itself. Alright, that's this map. I forgot I have a portal now. So I'm out of here. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next update video. Bye bye.